Good morning, everyone. I was just going through some of the newspaper today. Um, just woke up in the morning, Saturday morning, and I was just going through this. There are a lot of things to read in a day. So I got an idea that, if I pass this article into a um, natural language processing technique to get an auto summarization of what exactly this news is all about. So if, either I'll just share this technique with you guys so that you get some idea how this gonna work. So I'm going to use some basic or standard Python libraries to get this done. So I have a Jupyter notebook. This is like a Python 3 version for getting this done. And I'm not going to explain the whole thing how this gonna work, but just give you a glimpse of it, what all you can do with like natural language processing. So I'm going to pass this website. This generally some of the people talk about it's called as web scraping and all that. But just for your inf idea that what I'm going to do is I'm uh, uh, just using the standard Python library called as NLTK. This is Natural Language Toolkit from Python. And how can you make this the whole thing into in a summarization? You don't really have to go through the whole text in this website. You can get what you needed, just a summary. So if, for doing this, maybe I'll just rename this notebook as auto summarize. Summarize. Okay. So if, I'm just importing some of the libraries like URL lib.request import bs4. This should be from bs import from beautiful soup. Some libraries for downloading this web page and creating the tree structure of the content in this page. So article URL. I This is just a web page open on my laptop. So if I'm just giving this as the URL, and I'm going to download this page. Dot request dot URL open this article and just have to read this, and this contain might be some of the character which we don't know. So I'm just decoding this into UTF-8 format, and I'm creating a soup object using beautiful soup and say page. So this has got a lot of information in it. So if I just call the soup, you get the whole web page and the content of it. You can search or you can find the information, say find. I'm just searching for a paragraph in this particular. So this different from the website to website. So how the particular page is organized as an HTML way, you'll have to look for different tags. So I'm using the HTML tag called as paragraph here. So if this, say I'm just taking one example. Oops. So if this is okay, so just using this, so you find that yeah, there are a couple of things coming up. The first article, and if you do the text method, you can only see the text for this. So we will figure out, how do we do this uh, for the whole article, how many paragraph it has got and all that. So for that, I can create a lambda function. So if, getting the text of all the articles. So this is like a set of uh, strings. So there will be multiple paragraph, multiple, tags in this web page. So we just wanted to collect all the text into one. So I'm just simply writing a code here to join the path and iterate through all the function lambda say p and p dot text to soap find underscore all and then call it as a p. So this text variable has got all the information in this web page. So you see there are too many text uh, in this, right? So if you can find out this, there are some, characters here and there. So this is how I downloaded the whole article into this variable called as text. So now the next thing, I'll import some more libraries. NLTK, this is Natural Language Toolkit from Python. And then I have to import some of the functions for tokenizing the NLTK, the natural language processing techniques. So another library is called as tokenize. Import word tokenize, and also I'm downloading the sentence tokenize. This tokenize the element. If anybody want more information, they can reach out to me. I can try explain. So I'm trying to create a very short video about how does it serve. I'm not going to uh, give a complete explanation of what all these things are going to do and all that. And the next thing, NLTK dot corpus. I'm going to create a corpus. From this, I'm importing something like a stop word. So in the stop words, there are some words like with or is, the, and all that. So which is in these are like his called as stop words in NLTK because it doesn't have much meaning to this sentence. For stopping that, we are just using it, and also importing strings, import punctuation. So there are some punctuation in this email like dot, comma, and all that. So we just wanted to remove that also from this. So uh, so what I'm going to do is I'm creating a stop word variable. Stop words to stop word. Just want to tell that these are like stop words. So stop words are like stop words dot word English. So this is an English edition, so I'm using English plus giving a list of punctuations. Oops, got some error. Let's see. Mm, Called as words. So I think I made a typo. This is like words. Yeah, it works. So if you look, stop words. These are like the stop word me, ours, you, he, him, she, and all that. So this is not really adding any meaning to the sentences. So it adds meanings, but these colors like stop words. So it is available with Python by default in this NLTK corpus library. So you can import stop words. So there are some standard stop words. You can also keep adding this list as you go on. So, but I'm using only this, right? So now these are like stop words. So now what we're gonna do, we create the tokenization for sentence. So I call it create another variable sentence, send tokenize. I'm inserting the text variable that I created. So now if you see, this is the whole text and says sends this is a new variable. So it create a different uh, list. let's create a list of the whole article, right? So this is like a sentence tokenize. Now what we do, we create a word tokenize to create the word of uh, tokenizing for each words in each sentence, right? So word sent, maybe just word sent, word tokenize, say text. Just use lower so that there's no caps, right? So if I do word sent, it created another list with all the words in each sentence. So now I wanted to check these words are, what all words are not present in this stop words. So just wanted to take that out. So the new word sent is equal to, you just have to check. It's a generic check. So word word 10 word underscore sent if word not in stopwords. Stopwords. So this gives us the new word sent variable. So if you remember, the old one has got in and those information, right? So it's all got removed, including some of the punctuation dots and all that. So that's got removed. Now I will import some more libraries. The probability, called as frequent distribution, and the frequency, just another variable called as frequency, free distribution, word underscore sent. Let's create another frequency. It's kind of it create a dictionary, how many times these words are repeated. So another one, I'm importing heap q and largest. Largest word in this whole frequency, which word is repeated more times. So I'm just taking the first 10 biggest word frequency and this kind of a dictionary. So I'm just putting a frequency dot get, sorry, get. So these are the top 10 words repeated. Now from collection, import default dictionary, another dictionary that I'm downloading just to create the ranking. So next variable is ranking. So this is just default dictionary is initiated with an int variable, and for I comma sent in enumerate sends for w invert tokenize send dot lower if w in frequency ranking colon I is equal to plus equal to frequency w. This for loop is going to go through the whole, the send tokens. and we get a ranking variable. So this is like the ranking variable for each of the things. Now, what I'm going to do is sentence index. This is another variable. So I'm again going to use n largest. Maybe I need, say, to summarize the whole article into, say, four paragraph or four sentence ranking, and say key ranking dot get. Now, so this is how the sentence ID looks like. So what we have done is we have used all these libraries and see which all remove the stop words and see which all words has got more relevance into the whole articles, and then we just checked and create a ranking for each sentences. And now what we did is we found these are the paragraph or the sentence has got more importance. So let's see. And I'm using, I'm constructing a summary with like four sentence. So now just wanted to print out the summary. Send J for J in. Just sort the whole thing. Send IDX. This is the ID. So this is the first thing that we created, a like sent sentence, right? And then with this index, I'm sorting it out. So, okay, so it's a mess. So this is how, it printed the summary. So if you look at this, this is the whole article, what we have seen. This is such a big thing you'll have to read. So I can just summarize this into four sentences. If you still wanted to reduce, say, I wanted to use three, you can still do with that. So you can summarize into like three sentences. So this big article is become very small for your read. So I mean, this is just a possibility what you can actually do with this kind of libraries. Python is very capable. I thought of just sharing you with how we can do this with the standard Python library. If you need more details on this particular thing, you can ping me on LinkedIn or Facebook. I can help you to get that. Thank you. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay home. Bye.